I saw in Wuhan, China, I saw laboratories. And I didn't know the words all to use, but I saw bioengineered, man-made virus. And this, so I see things and then I have knowings. And I see and then I hear. So I saw a laboratory in Wuhan, China, and that there was being bioengineered a man-made virus to release in the earth. My knower went, man will say it came from a wet market, and the Lord said it did not. Not in its origin. It originated in Wuhan in a biological lab, man-made, to be released, not from a wet market. I'm not saying it didn't get released, someone picked it up, and then they go there. That part, the Lord didn't show me. Okay, I want to be honest. That part I don't know. But what I do know is what I saw. I saw that there was being a weapon. You heard what I just said. A weapon being biologically engineered in a laboratory in Wuhan to be released upon the world.
And tell me some more. Did you see anything else you can tell me about it?
I can again say that I knew that it would be said that it came from the wet market, but that it didn't in its origin. Okay, now this then leads to a sequence of things that then where it's only then 2.5 weeks ago, I went into an encounter.
And that, by the way, I think is why I said I wanted you on the show. But go ahead.
Yep. So I went into an encounter. And by the way, this next piece, I submitted to authority that I walk with. Because I know the price that there can be and the cost that there can be on going on the edge. So, but about 2.5 weeks ago, in a very vivid dream, I had a book come and appear before me. It had a dragon on the outside of it, and it was, the title of it was The Global Dragon Warfare. Now, it was a manual. It flipped open, and I could read the table of contents. And there were 12 chapters in the book, but it was the Global Dragon Warfare Manual. I opened it up in the dream. I go to the table of contents, and there were 12, we could call them stages or phases, but in the manual, they were chapters. In yellow highlight marker, it highlighted stage 7. And my knower, see, this is like a combination of seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing. So I saw dream, dragon, read it, Global Dragon Warfare Manual, flips open, table of contents. I see 12. So I saw that there would be 12 stages or phases highlighted in yellow on the 7th stage.
And let me set a stage for those that aren't quite getting something you're saying.
Sure.
When you say Global Warfare Dragon, Global Warfare Dragon Manual, when you talk about the book, that is just as in the Bible in chapter, I believe it's 12 of Daniel, it talks about a book of life. There are many books in heaven, and the devil has no origination, so he's a counterfeit artist of what goes on in heaven. So it makes sense if there are books in heaven, then the devil has books for his people.
And Paul the Apostle said in the New Testament, we are not to be ignorant of the devil's schemes. If we are not to be ignorant, that means that we have access, or we can have access, to what is God's plans, but we also, according to the will of the Lord and the leading of the Holy Spirit, not by pushing yourself out somewhere into a fake, false, prophetic, occult realm of astral projection. No, 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 no. I don't push myself anywhere. I worship God, I pray, I ask questions, and the Lord brings me into this. So, Paul said we're not to be ignorant of the devil's schemes. So we can see into, hear into, peer into the schemata, the blueprints of the enemy at times. So that's what this is. And so I saw a manual of spiritual warfare, is what you could call it, of a global nature, the global dragon warfare. I opened it up, highlighted on the 7th chapter or 7th phase, it said global pandemic. And it was highlighted because that is where we are. But stage 6 was the scourge of fear. That is what was being released to lead up unto the 7th stage, which is the global pandemic. I saw into the 8th, and it was global economic collapse. Now, what do you do with these things? So, yes, that's just happened 2.5 weeks ago. I have submitted this to prophets, intercessors, spiritual warfare experts. And we have multiple confirmations about the war with the red dragon.